In this bulletin, new events planned for remanufacturers in India. Dot matrix ribbon manufacturer still makes 80 million metres every year. And Konica Minolta makes moves on the Indian market.
From across the planet, Recycling Times keeps you in touch with the latest computer printing news.
Hello, I'm David Gibbons, broadcasting from India this week with the news. More and more attention is being given to the developing printer market in India. Many OEMs have released new printers there, hoping to claim significant market share. Countless hundreds of thousands of cartridge refillers sit on street corners all over the country. Some estimate that combined, refilled cartridges take up almost half of the market share in the country. Better quality remanufactured cartridges are available from established shops, but they have less than 5% market share. To help support the quality remanufacture of cartridges, the Re-India show will be held again in Mumbai in February 2014, after being cancelled in 2013. And members of the Indian cartridge remanufacturers and